right, welcome back to another episode of Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Daily Walk Edition. This is episode number 50. 50, halfway to a century already, and I haven't even been back. Well, I've been back for about a couple of months now. So yeah, I've been back for a couple of months. 2 months, 50 episodes. I've been busy. That's what a content creator is supposed to do. Create a bunch of content to feed his audience or her audience, his or her audience or their audience, right? I'm being a little PC there, but you know what I mean, right? I'm back here at Red Morton Park in beautiful Redwood City, California, where I live. And I am smiling. I'm in a great fucking mood. I got to tell you, I'm in a great fucking mood today. I'm in the best fucking mood I've been in. More so than I've been at any point in the last 4 or 5 months. I'm in a really good mood today because I just got off the phone with a gentleman named Charles F. Gray. Many of you that have been following me for quite a while know who Charles F. Gray is. He's a prominent YouTube content creator from Alberta, Canada, that's been running a YouTube channel for over 10 years, self-titled Charles F. Gray. And him and I have decided to do something that's going to just blow your fucking mind. I have a feeling that this video here is going to trigger a bunch of people, but so be it. You know why? So be it. You know why I feel it is what it is? The reason is because I am a man going my own way. Even though I don't consider myself to be MGTOW. And Charles F. Gray is also a man going his own way. Even though he doesn't consider himself to be a true MGTOW. Him and I are both considered purple pill. You know, a made-up ideology. We identify as purple pill. You know? And we are MGTOW, red pill aware. And that's what makes us a man going our own way. But even if we knew nothing about MGTOW, we would still be a man going our own way because every single man is a man going their own way, like I've been mentioning, you know, during the past few videos. Every man creates his own path, creates his own journey, creates his own destiny. Now, some men have less experience than others. You know, we're not born with experience. We gain experience, you know, based on things that we go through. And we make a lot of mistakes. And that's how we become experienced. That doesn't mean we're not men going our own way. Right? And to those of you out there that have been triggered by my past few videos, saying that you're not MGTOW and you're using the MGTOW label improperly and this and that. I'm not saying I'm MGTOW, and neither is Charles. But we are men going our own way. We're doing our own thing. We're doing whatever the fuck we want to do. And if you don't like what we do, tough luck. Go your own way. No one's telling you which way to go. No one's telling you what to be or not to be. What part of that don't you understand? So, I wanted to start off this video by mentioning that, just to get the pot boiling and to stir the pot a little bit. Nothing wrong with stirring the pot a bit to start things off. You gotta love it. Again, I'm more than sure that this video here is going to trigger a lot of response through comments. It's going to trigger response videos, live streams. I know exactly what it's going to do. Quite frankly, I'm hoping you do that. I want you to do that because you'll just be feeding more into what I'm trying to accomplish here along with Charles F. Gray. I'm just putting it out there. I want you guys to do that. I want you guys to react. I want you guys to respond in the ways I know you're going to respond. I'm calling you out. Okay? I'm calling you out. Okay? I know my stuff. I know what's going to happen out here. I have experience. And that's what makes me a good coach, because I learn from my past mistakes and I learn from all my experiences. And I've learned from my past experiences out here on YouTube, even though my content goes out to Facebook and my website as well. Primarily, I focus this content towards the YouTube communities. Okay? I've learned a lot about how people behave out here. And I want to help those people, even those people out there that are complaining about what I'm doing and I'm doing the wrong thing and I'm misrepresenting the MGTOW moniker or anything like that. Like I said, I'm a man going my own way. Just because I'm technically not MGTOW, I'm not a monk, doesn't mean I'm not going my own way. Okay? And if you're not a strong enough man to understand that, I don't know what to tell you. Men are supposed to be strong emotionally as well, and a lot of you guys act emotionally weak. You act more weak than bitches. No disrespect to good women. Good women are not bitches, but whiny women are bitches. You men are behaving weaker than women. And that's not masculine energy. That's not the way men were meant to be. So if you're a good, strong man, you're going to really understand where I'm coming from within this video and with what I'm going to be doing with Charles F. Gray. And if you haven't checked out the title of this video yet and don't know where I'm going with this, stick around because I'm about to get to that right now. So let's get right to it. The topic of today is Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Daily Walk Edition, episode number 50 is, you ready for this? You ready for this? Real MGTOW talk with Charles F. Gray and Coach Eli. New live show coming soon. And then afterwards, I'm going to be discussing motivation versus obsession. A topic request by Manny, who is another great YouTube content creator out here that I've been friends with for almost a year. He runs the Akoryu channel, Akoryu. Look him up. I will be sharing the links to Manny's YouTube channel below in the description section of wherever you view this video. And I'll also be sharing Charles F. Gray's YouTube channel in the description below. So let's get to the topic once again. It is Real MGTOW Talk with Charles F. Gray and Coach Eli. New live show coming soon. And motivation versus obsession. What is the difference there? Topic request by Manny, who's also known as the Akoryu channel on YouTube. So let's get to the first part here and answer all of your questions. And for those of you out there that love to go live and review my videos line by line, or if anyone does a response video, let me just make you aware that Coach Eli loves you. I have a lot of love for you. No matter what you think about me, call me the crazy rooster, the chicken. Call me whatever you want to call me. Call me deranged, strange, whatever you want to call me. I still love you. You know who you are. Got a lot of love for you guys. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to start having a lot more love for you guys after you respond to this, because I know you will. And deep down inside, I know you're going to have even more love for me. You're just going to show it in a very funny way. By the way, it's like 65 degrees out here today in Redwood City. What a difference a day makes, 24 little hours. It was like overcast yesterday, and it was raining pretty hard for a little while. And today, it's sunny. Check this out. It's freaking sunny. It's absolutely gorgeous. In January. In January. Excuse me. I'm chewing a throat lozenge or sucking on a throat lozenge. And it went down the wrong pipe. Had to clear my throat there for a second. So let's talk about the brand new show I'm going to be doing with Charles F. Gray. Okay. I just got off the phone with Charles F. Gray, like I mentioned a little bit ago. We had a nice Hangouts conversation while I was doing the first part of my walk at the park. And that's one thing I suggest you folks do. If you're an entrepreneur and you have business calls to make, such as the one I had with Charles F. Gray, do them from your phone. Get a headset like this. Go to your park and take a nice walk while you're talking to somebody. That way you can get some great exercise and multitask while you're doing business. It's great. You kill two birds with one stone. But I know that most men out there have difficulty multitasking. It is a proven fact that women are better multitaskers than men. But men, you're still capable of doing more than one thing at a time. I'm just making a suggestion for you folks. It works for me. Helps keep me in shape. And I got a comment on my YouTube channel. I can't remember who it was from. Somebody that I guess used to follow me on my former channel saying that it's great to see you back out here on YouTube. And looks like you're keeping yourself in good shape. Keep up the great work. And I want to say thank you. I cannot remember your name. I briefly looked at your comment before I started recording this video. I was sitting in my car after I talked with Charles to kind of charge my phone back up a little bit so I had enough juice to record this full video. And I saw your comment, so thank you very much for that. So, anyway, the new show is called Real MGTOW Talk with Charles F. Gray and Coach Eli. And you guys are probably wondering, why the fuck are you guys doing a show that's called Real MGTOW Talk when you guys are not MGTOW? Okay. It's a fair question. I'm going to answer that question right now. The answer to that question is, how many people out there in the manosphere are truly considered MGTOW? How many men out there in the manosphere are truly considered MGTOW? Like I've been mentioning all week in my videos, in my opinion, the only real true MGTOWs out there are the MGTOW monks, because they completely withdraw from women. They don't have sex with women. They don't cohabitate with women. Okay? They don't have kids with women. They don't marry women. They don't date women. They don't pump and dump. Nothing. They completely withdraw. Now, there are other people out there that do pump and dump and have casual relationships, and they still consider themselves to be MGTOW. I don't think that's MGTOW, but that's just my opinion. If you are one of those and you want to consider yourself MGTOW, go right ahead. No one's telling you not to, and I'm not going to tell you not to. As far as I'm concerned, like I've been mentioning, MGTOW is whatever you want to make it to be. MGTOW stands for men going their own way. We're all going our own way, whether you consider us to be MGTOW or not. Again, I'm going my own way. I'm taking a walk right now, and I'm on this path, and this is the way I'm going right now. Okay? You may be going down a different path that you want to go on. You may be doing something differently than I'm doing right now. That's up to you. How you spend your days and which way you go is completely up to you. Isn't that going your own way? Okay? If you choose to date a woman or marry a woman, that's going your own way. That may not be the wisest choice for you to make based on the way the world is today in regards to modern day feminism and radical feminism, but it's your choice. It still makes you somebody going your own way. You're a man going your own way. And I don't understand why some of you fucks out there don't get it. And a lot of you guys think I'm belittling you guys. I'm not trying to belittle you guys. You just don't get it. I care about all you guys, even the guys that are scrutinizing me, even the guys out there that are challenging me on this. I care about you guys. I care about your well-being. But the real reason why you're reacting to it this way is because you're emotionally butthurt over what happened to you. Whether you were divorce raped and you had half your shit taken recently or in the past, or you had a woman break your heart, in some capacity, you've been taken and you're hurt emotionally. And you're reacting to what I'm saying emotionally because you're hurt, because you're a weak man. And I'm not saying that to belittle you. I'm speaking the truth. A real strong man would not be reacting emotionally to what I'm saying. They would understand what I'm saying. I'm not trying to take anything away from you or anyone else that claims to be MGTOW or not. Because again, MGTOW is whatever you want to make it to be. You're a man going your own way. But like I keep saying, in my opinion, the only real true MGTOWs are monks. And how many men out there are truly monks? There's one guy in the manosphere that was monk. And then I heard on the stream that he's been having casual sex with a woman. So guess what? You're no longer MGTOW. But I'm not blaming you. I'm not criticizing you. Yes, I'm not going to mention your name. And I said I wasn't really going to talk about this group of people anymore, but it's this one guy that lives near the Grand Canyon. Him and I used to be good friends. He used to be a contributor on my former channel, and then we had a falling out over something really stupid where people thought I was wallet watching him, and I wasn't wallet watching them. I was trying to share some feedback about, he was donating to a content creator that was under scrutiny for fraud and being a fake and being a shill, which it was proven to be. And people started calling me a wallet watcher of his. And that's why he's hated me ever since. It's the main reason. It's a stupid reason. I still care about this guy, and I cared about him back then because I don't want to see anyone getting ripped off. But this guy was a MGTOW monk. Okay? And next thing you know, he's talking about, I came out of retirement, out of monk retirement, and I've been banging this, I think some lawyer chick or something like that. All right, more power to you, dude. I'm not going to criticize you. You're a man going your own way. You change your mind. You have the right to change your mind. And no one's going to tell you otherwise. I'm not going to sit here and criticize you and say, well, I thought you were monk, so you're no longer MGTOW. If you want to still consider yourself to be MGTOW, go right ahead. That's up to you. There's no law or rule book saying what's MGTOW or what's not. You're a man going your own way. You stepped away for a while. You thought that you never wanted to feel a warm, wet vagina ever again. And then you changed your mind. What's wrong with that? I'm not going to bash you for that. I'm going to say more power to you, dude, because, hey, I'm a man, and I'm a nice man, and I don't sleep around, but I like pussy. What man doesn't like pussy? Even the monks like pussy. They've just chosen to fully withdraw because they don't feel it's worth it to even have sex with a woman. It's too risky. And I'm not going to criticize them for the choice they make. It's their choice. It's their choice that they're making. It's the choice that you made to get out of, monk retirement and bang this woman you've been banging. I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you. Okay? I wish that you could get over this stupid beef that you have with me. When you were thinking I was wallet watching you, I wasn't. All I was trying to do back then was try to make you aware of something I knew that you probably weren't aware of. Because you know what? You work hard to earn your money, and you don't deserve to have your money taken from you in a way that's not right. You don't deserve to be ripped off. But because I cared too much, look what happened. I was called the wallet watcher. I don't give a shit. No big deal. Let's move on from that. Okay? But this show I'm doing with Charles F. Gray. Let me move over here for a second because I've got some people coming. Give me just a second. This show that I'm doing with Charles F. Gray is going to be unlike anything you've seen on YouTube and in the manosphere, because we're going to do it right. How's it going? We're going to do it right. We're going to do it different than anyone else has ever done it. We're going to share with you folks real, true MGTOW knowledge. Red pill knowledge. Now, just because we don't consider ourselves to be true MGTOWs or monks doesn't mean we're not red pill aware. Doesn't mean that we don't use red pill knowledge when dealing with the opposite sex. Both Charles and I enjoy the company of a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a very masculine quality. But we enjoy the company of women with the knowledge and awareness of what the red pill states, knowing that the stove is hot and knowing that there's still a risk involved, even if we do everything right according to what the red pill states. And we're willing to take that risk because we enjoy the company of a woman, and we'd rather enjoy the rest of our lives spending time with women than being alone. You know, when you withdraw from women completely, I'm not criticizing the monks. I love the monks, but to me, it's sad. What man doesn't want to share his life with a woman? What straight man doesn't want to share his life with a straight woman? I'm only speaking about straight people right now, okay? Even you monks, you can't sit there and tell me that when you see a hot woman that has a great personality, that your dick doesn't get hard. You can't sit there and tell me that it doesn't. Okay? But you've made a choice to withdraw completely because it's not worth it to you. Maybe you're closer to retirement and, you know, you don't have much time to recover from any loss that would happen if you started hanging out with a woman. I get it. Again, it's your choice. Charles F. Gray and I are going to share our vast knowledge of MGTOW-related topics. Now, we are purple pill, but again, we understand the ideology of the red pill. We understand what blue pill simps, cucks, white knight manginas go through. Heck, you know, at one point, every man is a blue pill simp, cuck, white knight mangina. We're not born knowing this shit. We have to figure it out. You don't know this shit. You don't come out of your mother's womb saying, I'm a red pill aware guy. I understand women. I'm never getting hurt from the day I'm born. You learn it based on your experiences. And at one point, every single man out there has been a blue pill simp, cuck, white knight mangina. And if you say otherwise, then you've probably never been in a real relationship. You probably have some real serious emotional issues that stem back to your childhood. Maybe your parents were divorced. Maybe they weren't in the picture at all. Maybe you were raised, you know, by your grandparents or somebody else. Maybe you haven't had a fair shot at life. But for those of you that have had a fair shot at life and you had your parents around and you grew up in a great family environment, I'm sure you've all, you know, experienced being blue pill at one point. And I'm sure that, you know, you were hurt, you were dumped. Maybe you were taken for some money. Maybe you were cheated on. Shit happens. You learned from it, right? Okay? So for those of you out there that maybe thinking that, Charles F. Gray and I are not the right people to do this show. We're more right than anyone else out there. You know why we're more right? Because we're emotionally stable enough to do it. Okay? We are two logical men that can sit there and have a back and forth conversation. We have great banter if you haven't seen any of our shows in the past. Our shows are great. And I'm sure many of you out there that used to watch the Purple Pill show on my former channel are going to say the same thing. Okay? We're logical. And, we're very straightforward, honest, and open-minded with our thoughts. We don't hold back. We say it as it is. And sometimes what we have to say is something that's going to hurt you or something that you don't want to hear. But what would you rather hear? Would you rather hear something that's going to make you feel better? Or would you rather hear the truth that's going to help you get through what you're going through? And help, better soothe any emotions you have that are negative and help you get through anything you're struggling with. Financially, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. Okay? That's what we have to offer. Many people out here in the past have abused the MGTOW moniker, the MGTOW tag. There are people out here that have tried to sell you sex dolls. There are people out here that have tried to sell you red pill cryptocurrency coins. There are people out here that have tried to sell you Cialis and Viagra. I'm not going to mention them by name. You know who they are. Why the fuck are you going to come out here and try to sell a bunch of MGTOW men that are supposed to be leaving the plantation, Cialis and Viagra? Why? Because you're taking advantage of the MGTOW name. Okay? Now, both Charles F. Gray and I do offer coaching services, and we're very clear about that. But we don't force our coaching services upon anyone. They're optional. We give away most of our content for free. Now, we do ask for donations because we have to fund this somehow. If we're going to continue putting in the effort at the level that we're going to be doing this at, especially with the new show, we hope that you're willing to donate to the show to help keep it going. Okay? But we're not out here trying to sell you a pipe dream. We're not out here trying to tell you that this is MGTOW and MGTOW, it's okay to go on pump and dump and do this and that. I don't think pumping and dumping and doing all that is considered technically MGTOW. But it is a choice you're making. If you want to go pump and dump, and that's the way you want to go, then you're a man going your own way. But that is misrepresenting MGTOW because what you're doing is you're taking advantage of men, making them lead to believe that, what you feel is MGTOW just so you can sell them something like Cialis. The bottom line, when it comes to MGTOW, in my opinion, the real purpose of it is to protect men from this gynocentric world that we all live in. Boy, that car was flying down this 25 zone. MGTOW was created to protect men from this gynocentric world that we all live in. The only 100% way to be sure that you're not going to be taken by someone is to completely withdraw. And that's why, I'll say once again, the only people out there that I consider to be true, authentic MGTOWs are the monks. Everyone else is a member of the manosphere, which is fine. It's the same, we're the same group of men, it's just that some of us withdraw, some of us don't. The ones that withdraw completely are the MGTOW monks. Everyone else is a member of the manosphere. And even if you're just pumping and dumping, you're still navigating within the matrix. You're still navigating within the matrix, even if you're pumping and dumping. There are risks involved with that, like I said. You can still get a woman pregnant, even if she says she can't get pregnant anymore. You never know. You never know. So Charles F. Gray and I are going to be discussing many great topics, many great MGTOW topics. We're going to share our spin on MGTOW topics, okay? We're going to be showing you screenshots of what people are saying online and definitions of MGTOW terms online. We're going to completely dissect the MGTOW community and give you the honest truth about what MGTOW really is. And we welcome everyone to our show and our channels, regardless of what your situation is, regardless if you're blue pill, red pill, purple pill, zebra pill, or somebody even created rainbow pill. They created that one for me last year as a joke. Rainbow pill. Well, we'll throw that one to the gay community. Even the gay men, if you want to hang out in MGTOW, go right ahead. I mean, MGTOW is primarily for straight men. Because even gay men out there, I feel, have more rights nowadays than straight men. Gay men are more protected in this world nowadays than straight men. Straight men are the ones that need help. But gay men, if you want to come in and take the rainbow pill and join us in MGTOW, more power to you. Women, if you want to hang out and learn about what's happening, if you want to learn, women, what's happening in the world of men nowadays, straight men, and if you're wondering why a lot of men are not committing to women or withdrawing or are behaving the way they're behaving, if you're wondering why you can't find a good man anymore and there aren't any good men left out there, stick around. We're going to share that information with you. Charles F. Gray and I have the capacity in our hearts and souls to bring this information to you in a professional way. Now, does that mean that we're not going to throw an F-bomb down every now and then? Does that mean we're not going to use some, pretty controversial language or some foul or vulgar language? No, because that's how men are. We're going to be real with you. We're not going to hold back. Okay? We're not going to hold back. Okay? But the MGTOW community, which is primarily dominated by manosphere men, not MGTOW men. There are very few actual real MGTOW men in the manosphere. Okay? There are very few real MGTOW men in the manosphere because, to me, the real MGTOWs are the monks. Shout out to my brother Riff Magos. I know Traversable, who used to go by Traversable Underground MGTOW, is a monk. And I think there are a couple others. I can't remember who they are. They're monks. They're the real MGTOWs. Everyone else is a manosphere man. Seriously, I could probably count the number of monks that I've encountered throughout the time I've been a part of the MGTOW men going their own way community online. I could count the number of men on maybe 1 or 2 hands. Less than 10. Okay? So I think we need to do a better job of helping every man out there, whether you're technically MGTOW or not, because most of us are a part of the manosphere. Even you red pill MGTOW monks are a part of the manosphere. Let's all work together and help each other out. Let's support each other, regardless of which way we decide to go. Let's leave it up to each individual man to decide which way they want to go. But let's give them the most knowledge possible. Let's make them aware of everything that could possibly happen to them should they choose to go a particular way. Let's stop kicking men down. Let's stop kicking each other down. And that's one of the main purposes of this show. Again, Charles F. Gray and I have the knowledge, the capacity, and the emotional strength to run this show. Okay? Running into a bunch of people here. I kind of want to avoid as many people as possible, which is what I'm trying to say. because these are some pretty sensitive things I'm sharing. I don't want these people to think I'm crazy. Charles F. Gray and I have the emotional strength. We have the desire. We have the passion where we want to do this. We want to make a big difference. We want to be the ones that come in here into this community and do what many others should have done over the past couple of years but didn't do. There were a lot of shills that infiltrated the community. And even a lot of these shills that I was calling out back then were belittling me and made my life miserable when in essence I was one of the few that was doing it the right way. But because I was calling them out on their fraud and their bullshit, they were reacting to try to kick me down so that way it could make them appear like they weren't frauds, that they weren't phonies. But where are they now? Many of these guys had their channels shut down by YouTube for spam and deceptive practices, or for hate speech and vulgar language. Where are these guys now? They've restarted their channels, but their channels are nowhere nearly as big as they used to be because people lost faith in them. Charles F. Gray and I are here to protect you folks from the shills and to give you the right information. Because I'm sure there are going to be many shills coming into this community here, the MGTOW, men going their own way community, the manosphere community, and they're going to try to pull some shit. And if they do, we're going to call you out. I'm going to call you out like I used to call you out. Because part of me being a good coach is protecting you from harm. Harm that I've experienced in the past and that I would hope you don't experience. I want to take my past experiences within all aspects of my life and share those experiences with you so you don't have to go through it, hopefully. So you hopefully don't have to go through it. But it sucks. It sucks to be taken in any way, financially or emotionally. It sucks to be dumped by a woman, to be divorce raped by a woman. It sucks to be taken in any way, emotionally or financially. And sometimes you just can't help that happening, but at least we can share our knowledge so you can minimize the chances of that happening. Or if it does happen, you'll understand why it happened. And you can get through it a lot quicker. You can get back on that horse a lot quicker if you go through something negative. So let me tell you, it's not easy to get back on that horse after you've been knocked down, no matter how strong of a man you are. And I see that within the MGTOW community. There are many men out there that are reacting to my videos in an emotional way. Why don't you accept the fact that even though I'm not technically a MGTOW monk, I'm a man going my own way. I'm going the way I want to fucking go, whether you like it or not. You're going your own way, whether I fucking like it or not. I'm not telling you what to do. All I'm out here to do is to share my experiences. And on this show with Charles F. Gray, real MGTOW talk with Charles F. Gray and Coach Eli, we're going to be sharing our experiences with you in regards to what we've been through. So you can compare our experiences to yours. And if you encounter a similar situation that we've been in, maybe you'll handle it better than we initially did and not go through the heartache of what we've been through. And if you don't understand that, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. If you don't get that our intentions are pure, real, and true, then I don't know if even a psychologist can help you. Because you're just that closed off and you're just that fucked up emotionally. And I'm not trying to be rude by saying you're that fucked up emotionally. I'm just telling you the truth. A real man is not going to sit there and overreact emotionally worse than women do. But let's see how you guys react to this. I know how you're going to react to this. This is going to trigger you. I'm not the one that's triggering you. It's not what I'm saying or I'm not the one that's actually triggering you, which is what I'm trying to say. It's what you've been through, and you hearing the truth is what's hurting you. Any other man besides me could be coming out and saying these things that are the truth. and you would react in the same way. So ask yourself, is it me? Is it any other man that would say something similar? Or is it something that you just can't get over? We want to help you get over that. We want to help you get over that hump. We want to help, subside your shitty emotional feelings because you need support and we want to support you. So what's wrong with that? Why are you going to kick me down for trying to help you? I care about you. You trying to kick me down because I'm in a better place than you, because I can handle my emotional shit better than you? I've had my moments where I've had my meltdowns. You guys have seen it online in the past. But you know what? I'm the kind of guy that can get up and get back on that horse and move forward to live another day. And maybe the fact that I'm back after I got really kicked down 4 or 5 months ago is pissing you guys off, because maybe you wish you could do the same thing. You can do the same thing. Allow us to help you. That's what Charles and I are going to be doing through this show. Ladies, this show can help you as well. We're going to have both male and female guests on this show. We want to hear the female perspective. If there are women out there that want to come on our show as a guest and share their thoughts about how MGTOW has affected them, we would love to talk with you. We're going to dissect this MGTOW manosphere thing every way possible. Left, right, up, down, forwards, backwards, etc. We're going to dissect this in ways that you've never seen before. We're going to make a difference. We're here to support you. Okay? And we're here to support you from the bottom of our hearts. Now, at the same time, we're hoping you can support us, because in order for us to put in the time and effort to do this, it has to be funded. And primarily this will be funded by donations. So if you get value out of our shows and you learn something from them, you love the shows and they make you feel better and they help you get ahead, please consider making a donation, any amount. Those links will be available during our shows and on the replays. Now, let's see here. Let me go back this way, because I'm going to start heading back to my car. I'm going to talk about the other topic here in a second and then head back to my car and then head home to upload this, because I've already done the rest of my walk today. Like I said, this show will help both men and women. Okay? We're not excluding people. Yes, this show is primarily going to be for the manosphere community. We're using the MGTOW tag, the MGTOW moniker, because we feel like using it, because it's an identifier. It'll help people find our show a lot better. And you know what? Most people, like I said, in the MGTOW community are not actually MGTOW. Like I said earlier, there are probably less than 10 real, authentic, true MGTOWs in MGTOW that I've met in the 2 years I've been a part of this community. Okay? But what do people search for online? They search for MGTOW. I'm here to change the fact that, hey, anyone out there, as long as you're a good person and not out there to take advantage of people, there's nothing wrong with talking about MGTOW or using MGTOW as a moniker. There's nothing wrong with that, because technically we're all men going our own way. But again, in my opinion, just realize the real true MGTOWs. The real true MGTOWs are the monks. Okay? I'm actually recording, man. What did you need, actually? Yeah, I'm actually in the middle of a record, man, and I can't delete this, man. Sorry. There should be some people on the other side, or if you go inside the office there, they're closed. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Apologize. I'd help him out if I wasn't recording, but I can't stop the recording for this. It would ruin my video. So, anyway, you never know who you're going to encounter at the park. I mean, some of you may think I'm a dick for not stopping this recording and editing it and giving him my phone, but there are many other people out here. There are payphones around here. He could find a way to to get some help. I would have helped him. Don't get me wrong. But I don't like to splice up these videos. So, I was honest with him. So, anyway, I've been going off on a tangent here about this show. But yeah, stick around. It's going to be amazing. And please comment below. Let us know what you think, good, bad, or indifferent. Subscribe to Charles F. Gray's channel. The link will be below in the description. Subscribe to Manny Rivera's channel. He'll be talking about here in just a second. That link is below in the description. And again, guys and ladies out there, okay? We really want to help you. We're not here to stir the pot. We're not here to piss anybody off. We're here to make a difference. And Charles F. Gray and I sat down long and hard. We've been talking about this for a while. And I said, you know what, Charles? The only way we're going to get through to these people and get enough traction is to title our show the way it is. And if people scrutinize us, so be it. What are they going to do? Create response videos, do live streams? That's going to more so help us than hurt us. You see? In the past, you guys were able to hurt me because I had a girlfriend back then that I brought out here. And when I wasn't putting up with your shit, you would attack her because you knew you would get to her, which in turn would be getting to me. But I'm by myself right now. If you have a problem with what I'm doing and being a man going my own way, come talk to me about it. Come talk to me about it. All right? That's enough said. Oh, by the way, the show is going to be launching on Tuesday, January 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. The show will be launching Tuesday, January 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. It'll be 1 hour long. We're limiting the shows to 1 hour. It's a hard stop at 1 hour. Okay? Occasionally, we might do a special 2-hour special or something every now and then, but they're going to be 1 hour. And the replays, actually, I forgot to mention, the shows are going to be on Twitch TV, not on YouTube. They'll be on Twitch TV. And I'll share the link to my Twitch TV location in the description below. I believe it is twitch.tv/Coach Eli. Twitch.tv/Coach Eli. Okay, so you're going to have to go over there, create a free account. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Somebody said, I love your channel. I'm a supporter. I don't know if he was being serious or not. Somebody fucking stalking me? Who knows? I tell you, man, been running into lots of people lately. Seeing me walk around with this selfie stick, it's pretty interesting. Especially around this time. I think it's almost 2 o'clock and people are getting out of school and shit. But yeah, the show will be on Twitch TV. Twitch.tv/Coach Eli. Twitch.tv/Coach Eli. Okay? Go sign up there. The live streams will be on Twitch TV. For now, the replays will be on YouTube shortly after the live stream. At some point, we may end up putting the replays on a paywall. We're going to play that by ear. Okay? You know? Like I said, we're here to do this for the right reason, and we're here to support you folks. But there's going to be a lot of time and effort and work put into this. So yes, you know, we do need to make money doing this. Because we're going to be doing this in lieu of doing something else. But we're being transparent about it. And we would appreciate your donations. We will have a donation link, like I said again, in the description section of wherever you see any of our replay videos. And during the live stream, we're going to share it in the live stream chat of Twitch TV. And anywhere else we can share it to make you aware of it. You know, donations are not required, but they're highly appreciated. You know, the more donations we get, we'll be able to run the show longer. We'll be able to keep it around for a long time. And it'll show us that you really care about what we're doing. We want to make a difference in your life. And we want to know that we're making a difference in your life. One of the best ways to show that to any content creator, not just us, is make a donation any amount that equals the value you feel you're receiving. Even if you don't believe in the message and you just want to support somebody and you like the person, but maybe you don't agree with a certain message that they're talking about that day, you can still support somebody. You don't have to agree with somebody completely to be able to support them. Okay? Anyway, how far are we gone? We have gone 50 minutes. I'm going to briefly talk about the topic that Akurayu, a.k.a. Manny Rivera, asked me to discuss. Okay. And that topic is, what was the first part there? See, I'm flipping my lid here today because I've been running into so many people. It's a nice, gorgeous day at the park. And so many people have been like commenting and trying to get my attention and stuff. It kind of throws me off a little bit. Okay. So give me a second to think about the, what was the second part again? Something versus obsession. Okay. Something versus obsession. And I can't think about it. What's going on in my head here? Oh boy. If I can't think about this in just a second or so, I'm going to end this video and respond to Manny tomorrow. So let me just meditate here for a second and think about this. Meditate along with me here. Coach Eli, raw and unedited here. Okay. Okay. Versus obsession. I can't come up with it. Oh boy. You know what, Manny? I'm going to have to discuss your topic tomorrow because it completely slipped my mind. I was talking about this brand new show that Charles F. Gray and I are going to be doing. And I've been interrupted several times within this video by many people, and it's kind of thrown me off. So let me just wrap up by saying this before I end this long video here. Look, I'm not trying to offend anybody out there. I'm not trying to upset anybody. And neither is Charles. We genuinely care. We want to make a difference. We have decided to take a stand in this community where no other man has taken a stand in the way that we want to do. We want to do it right. Many people have attempted to come in to this community and try to make a real, true, and big difference for the right reasons. We're going to get a lot of scrutiny on this. After you view this video, I'll probably get more scrutiny as I continue to talk about it through other videos leading up until the day where we do our first live broadcast on Tuesday, January 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Twitch TV. Again, that link is below in the description. Twitch.tv/Coach Eli. We really care about you guys. Some of you guys are going through a lot. You have a lot of emotional issues. And if you say you don't have emotional issues, okay, if you're the type of man that's going to come back at me and lash out at me saying that, quit using the MGTOW moniker in this way, then you have emotional issues, because your issue is not with me, your issue is within yourself. Because a strong man would say, you know what, Eli, I'm glad you're taking a stand for what you believe in and you're trying to help men for the right reason. Real men will understand what I'm saying. Real strong men that are emotionally strong and stable will understand it. It is the men that need the most help that don't get it because they're emotionally hurt still. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I've been through that. I've been through that. Okay? and you're still going through it, and we want to help you. We want to help you get over the hump like Charles and I got over the hump in the past when we went through what you're currently going through. So why won't you let us? Why don't you join forces with us and be our friend rather than attack us and be our enemy? There's nothing masculine about attacking another man. There's nothing masculine about attacking another man. Now, competing with another man, no problem. That's masculine. But attacking another man because he's trying to help you in a genuine way, attacking another man over 5 letters, MGTOW, it's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm here to put an end to it. We're all going to work together. And this show that Charles F. Gray and I do is going to be the start of something unlike anything you've ever seen out here on YouTube before within this manosphere. We're going to make the biggest difference, whether you believe it or not. And just wait and see. Wait and see what's coming. You ain't seen nothing yet. Manny, I'll get to your topic tomorrow because I fucking forgot it. I fucking forgot the topic. I had it in my head and I got distracted and I went off on a huge tangent on this whole new show with Charles F. Gray here, but I'll get to your topic tomorrow. With that being said, you all have a great day, men and women, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.